Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Topless Toy Talk, episode 26. We are your body positivity podcast for the Cybertronian era. Today is Tuesday, February 17th. I thought it was 16th. I was corrected. It is the 17th. And I am your host.
And I am your better host who probably could have said that in half the time because I don't take unnecessary dramatic pauses with my words. So thank you all for joining us here tonight. We have, I would say, an interesting show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts off with a lot of criticism coming my way.
It does. But mostly because I'm just trying to preempt it because I already frustrated you so badly. Okay. In all fairness, we ladies, not good at visualization. This one asked my opinion on something, and I maybe sent him on a
Somebody is usually very good with communication. We have
Yes.
excellent communication where I can grunt at her and she knows what I'm saying.
But not when it comes to visualization of placement of objects in space. Not my forte or directions.
Yeah.
And
so everybody is familiar with how I acquire almost something new every week to make things a little bit more efficient. We got new lights, we got a new
I feel
camera.
I need to give you a budget just so you stop acquiring new stuff.
I mean, it's like $20.
Yeah.
It's cheap stuff. So this week we acquired this mount for the camera that has arms. It does one of these things, right?
Yep.
Multiple pivot points. And I had thought I had it in a good position to where the match basically the freestanding stand that it was on prior. And I said, how does that look? And she said, well, you have a whole extra shelf over there on your side.
I was looking at this line, not this line.
I was talking about being level in the background.
I pointed at the box. I said it's not
She's
level
talking about
here.
The boxes.
Yes.
And so I spent 40 minutes.
So he's sweating. He's
trying to get this leveled. When it was actually leveled the first time. But really, all that needed to happen was we just need to take these and twist them.
Well, life happens. That is what you get for asking my advice on something.
So that's been my life today. Twisting knobs and levers.
But let's see how everybody else's life is going. I feel like we get a pretty lively chat here tonight.
I don't really care about other people because this is my show.
It is.
Just kidding. I love you.
It's actually my show.
I love all the people in the chat. Okay.
Why?
So we have some interesting individuals here.
Yeah. I'm really confused by the naming convention of some of these people joining here.
I'm definitely going to need an explanation.
Yeah, Yimbo, get yourself leveled up here to tell us.
We have
Crazy 4 Toys.
Thank you for joining us. Yes. You seem new.
Yes. We're happy
new to chat.
Here.
We're happy you're here. And then we have
the first of the Yimbo fans. So Yimbo fan 999. Oh my god, I can't wait to see Yimbo.
Is 999 max damage 999? You are the ultimate fan, or? And then we have that followed by
Avenger Yimbo, enjoyer. This is about to be lit. I need to understand what is going on, Yimbo. So you need to come on prepared to explain this.
And we have our fantastic moderator and purveyor, creator of
dope ass music.
Fantastic tunes.
Yes. Crap modification. Hello.
Thanks for being here.
And then we've got some more comments from Yimbo fan 999.
We have a hi Yimbo, and then I love you. I love Yimbo.
Followed by Yimbo's #1 fan. So I just, there's a good. Then we got Larry's Geeky World.
Thank you for joining us. New name. Appreciate you.
And then we still got more Yimbo here. Yimbo is my goat. Fantastic. This chat is all Yimbo. I just feel like this is almost Yimbo's show and not even ours. But we do have Stormfire Blizzard. Hello.
Thank you for coming back for 8 straight weeks.
Yes, we appreciate it. It's probably more, but we appreciate you.
You're on a hot streak.
Yeah.
You get extra points every time you come back.
Yeah. We give participation trophies and good stars.
We also have a very familiar name here.
Toy Father. What a surprise. I love it.
And
we got Crazy. Did we do Crazy for Toys already? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
The one and only Chisel Monkey. Fantastic.
Also a new name. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Sorry, who are you talking about?
Crazy 4 Toys. Up one more.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello. Another new name. Man, all kinds of new names here. Yeah. Thank you.
So we are all happy you're here tonight. And without further ado, we should bring in our guests. But as an introduction to our guests, as we're bringing them online here, I do have to call out a couple things. So Toy Father, it sounds like was pumping some iron here to get ready. Like there were some Instagram posts of like pulling out the weights and getting ready. So I am curious to hear about the.
Start whispering Machu.
Oh yeah. Why are we missing? Oh, Machu. Yeah. So I am curious about workout routines. We're gonna have to cover that. And then Yimbo actually is probably the first person we've actually, no, I take that back. We do a lot of weird stuff in our real life. But Yimbo, like, remember we started that bidding war at Legion's Con? Like, we actually
that's right. So with Super Chats.
Yeah, with Super Chats. He's
I forgot about that.
Let me just say it this way. Yimbo is the first online person that we have thrown money at to take their clothes off of. Because I mean, we've gone to burlesque shows and stuff like that. So we throw money at people like that, but this is their first like internet person. Of course I do. I mean, they're working hard. I'm gonna throw some $2 bills as paper airplanes at working people. Let's do it.
I wish people would throw $2 bills at me while I was working.
But on that note here, I like to say that I'm realizing that more. Like there's certain phrases I just repeat all the time, but for legitimately on that note, we should bring our guests online. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I hope you appreciated that intro.
That was the strangest intro I've ever heard.
First of all, I was sitting next to Yimbo during that stream, so thank you for doing that. We all did not want that to happen, and I didn't realize it was you guys.
That was us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I get a little ambitious with Super Chats, especially if I can start a war.
Yeah. But I need to understand, Yimbo, like what is going on in the chat? Who are these people?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Why don't they show up for our stream?
I don't know what's going on. So,
which is even better.
It started. It's weird. I don't know if somehow we crossed some magical threshold where. Like, and I'm sorry, like, I don't want it to come off as these are real people. Hi, if you're, so I'm just assuming that this is a droid attack on Yimbonia. I don't know. that all of the jokes from our friends about my anti-droid stance, which is not true. So I don't know because it started with some comments and I went, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't know. But they're making me not want to unzip my sweatshirt. I feel like a piece of meat.
I would say let's get these super chats going, but we're not cool enough. We're not in that place.
Look, there's a little here. I'll give you a little tease in the chest here. There we go.
Oh dear Lord, Yimbo, I don't know if you've seen the previous streams. I mean, you got to raise that camera up just a little bit. I believe there's a no nip rule here.
Actually,
that's contradiction. My only rule is all nips.
I know that's your rule.
Just saying. So.
We can go ahead and implement that real quick if we need to.
Your boy's got toys. He was creative about it. He cut like a Big Bad Toy Store sticker in half and
made his own faces.
Oh, God. Yeah. So I hope Yimbo did that. I doubt it.
There's options.
What if I put like a? Oh God. I was gonna say like an action figure head.
Oh my God.
Little peg. They're pegs.
Some sticky wax and like.
Oh my God. I do have blue tack somewhere. Oh. Gifted the toy photographer.
Speaking of your boys got toys.
Hello. Yes.
Thank you so much for having us on. We really appreciate the invite.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
we've really. It's been really like to see you guys as well as Rob's account just kind of blow up the past couple of months and just what you've been doing. It's been really nice to see like the journey that you guys are going on. And I have to say, like, we've been doing this for a while. I really like how you do your posts. Everything looks really nice. And even the intro, dug it.
Oh,
I was taking notes.
Yeah, we just actually I just revamped that. I think a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Corrupt Modification has a new album coming out, and so we had some new songs, and
then we paid someone to make us a logo,
we,
which is great. I'm actually super excited about
we got
that.
we got an official logo, so I'm like, we should change some stuff around, and so yeah. Thank you. No, like I appreciate that a lot.
I mean, it's all
like,
Rob. I will say, like, I just show up.
She's
like,
the personality. I am,
and then I
the
come up with
creative.
the dumb ideas, like the blockies for okay. Like
That was great.
Okay. Like I don't understand why that video has not done better. But...
Did I tell? Oh no, I did tell you because there was somebody that made a comment, and I said you should tell your girlfriend to make you one, and they actually did. So
yes.
Their girlfriend went and made them one, and they posted a little video of it, and I was like, yeah, like that's cool. Like so. We got one person like to make a blockies brocade.
But for those not familiar with you two, would you like to introduce yourselves? Who are you? What do you do? What are you about? What's your passwords?
We always appreciate social security numbers, bank account numbers, like
where you went to
home
grade
addresses,
school, mother's maiden name, whatever you want to tell us.
Yimbo, why don't you start, buddy?
Oh. Let's see. Origin story. I guess I'll give the condensed version. I mean, like the funny thing is that Chris and I, we'd have and even Chewy, like the three of us, I would say all give Mitchell Wu, like in his his appearance on a Marvel documentary 616, that was way back in like 2019. That we all separately watched this thing. And over the course of the next few months, ended up like meeting in a group chat and and then like the rest is history. But yeah, Mitchell Wu, that episode, it was amazing. He said in it, because like I've loved toys my whole life, just to like this is like my earliest toy. Like I love them. I have them here. I have some bunch of other ones from my youth. But yeah, like hearing Mitchell Wu talk about toy photography being the closest to rekindling that feeling of childhood playing with toys. And I always tell I teach 7th and 8th grade, so like I let them know about photography. I teach them about photography, and I talk about toy photography. And I always say it's like you guys are at that age where I started losing that. Like I realized the Andy's room that would melt away to be the Wild West. Like I'm like, oh no, this isn't as fun, you know. And all of a sudden I'm like, now when I learned this thing, and I'm like I'm rekindling that magic and that imagination, and it's been the best. And it's really cool to now share that with my students, because they're like, you know, a handful, if not more, like they really embrace it. They love this whole thing that we do, because it does give a second life to these toys. So yeah, it's been awesome. And yeah, so all the credit to Mitchell Wu. I really like he started my journey. Chris, not to step on yours, but like I know that was a big moment for all of us separately, independent. Mitchell Wu brought us together.
But also, good job on teaching probably some of the hardest grades. Like, I mean,
for sure.
7th, 8th grade, that is like the beast mode. Like that is like the roughest. When I look back at school, it was those years that were the toughest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's super messed up that like my students like me, but now like my niece can't give me the time of day, and she's in 7th grade. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like, these other kids think I'm cool. Talk to me. Like,
I don't know if you have stated this other places, and I have missed it. But what do you teach? Like, what is your area of expertise?
Language arts, and I also have a mass media program, so I get to teach like video editing and photography. So
very cool.
That's
very
neat.
Cool. Yeah, that's very cool.
And corrupt modification, I don't know. That's a great question. I also wasn't sure. Like that could be. That's why I don't want to, like, if it's a real person. Like I don't want to like. I don't talk about I don't talk about this persona. I talk about the hobby of toy photography. I never promote this stuff because that would be unethical.
But
and
your
crappy.
students have been in the chat sometimes.
That was like, but see,
that
was the first year of being
while.
public. And I straight up, that was during COVID, pandemic world. That was all rules were off. I'm teaching to a room full of masks. Everything sucked. And I'd be like, hey, all right, well, I'm going to try. I'm like, I'm teaching you about this. I'm starting with 0 followers. I'll tell you how it goes. And I was like, what would be a good number to get to by the end of the school year? And they were like, 1,000. I'm like, all right, let's go for it. So that first year, yes, I did have some students pop into stuff because I'm like, go to bed, leave me alone. You don't want to watch this. You don't want to hear me when I'm in school. So, but yeah, I don't know. So I still don't know. I still don't know if those are you real people? Are you bots? I don't know.
Well, now
Who
that
knows anymore? This is the dead internet anyway. The AI is gonna make me lose it. That's gonna be my final.
I mean,
that'll be the heel turn.
This is one of my favorite topics. I do believe in dead internet theory. There has been a story a few weeks ago where we hit the point where 50% of the internet is not real people anymore. So
yeah, because it's consumed all humanity. It's consumed everything we've ever done on the internet.
So when in doubt and you think, man, like this person's just being a troll, just remember it's probably not a real person. And if it is, it's probably just a dude in India who has 1,000 accounts and just trying to he's just got like 1,000 phones in front of him. Like,
what was the Superman? The monkey, the Rage Monkeys?
Right.
Chris, what was that?
Toy Father, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us all your personal details, including your workout routine?
As Yimbo was saying, I actually got into this hobby, or I got into Instagram in COVID times. I've always been a collector of toys, mainly comic books, but I've been collecting toys since 2000, I guess, or maybe even younger. Earlier than that. And I joined Instagram during COVID times. And I was like, oh, people take photos of their toys. And so I took a photo of toys and then got into toy photography. And then I did a show called Toy Talk. Not Topless Toy Talk. So you guys beat me to that one. Jeez, that's a good one.
Never too late.
And that's how I once streamed with Yimbo, and everyone loved Yimbo's energy. And then we called ourselves the Toy Daddies. And then I streamed a show with No Chewing, and then we joined our Toy Daddiness together, and that's how we did our show for TPC. It's a lot of fun. Workout routines include either a long run or a spin class on my Peloton, mixed with a 3-day rotation of weights.
That's fantastic. I mean, we just basically do a couple walks a day. That's all we got.
I go for a walk.
And you know what? As I get older, I'll be honest, like a walk is great.
If we can carve, because we both work from home, so if we can carve out a lunch walk, and then we can do a walk right after work.
I feel like a walk is the best de-stressing routine we have.
Yeah,
totally.
Because then if either one of us is really animated from work, we can just yell it out while walking, and you know what? It doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. You can just yell out into it's fantastic.
I just yell.
Get that movement going.
It's mostly at my neighbor.
Even in the winter.
Sometimes. I mean, it depends on the
winter.
temperature. If it's above 30 degrees and no wind,
it's the wind is the killer.
Yeah.
It could be 0, but if the wind isn't going, it's windy out in the Midwest.
I would just watch out for all that yelling outside. Ring cams. You don't want to end up on the neighbor's app.
Oh man, okay. All of our neighbors, we were just talking about this the other day.
5 cameras pointed right at our house.
One of our neighbors. They're all at their house.
But not in a bad way. He's just in a way who doesn't know how to set his stuff up.
If anybody ever breaks into our house, I know it's covered, right?
I'm gonna be like, hey, Pavan, I know you have all those cameras pointed right at our house. Could you figure that out?
Yeah.
Who did this?
But we were walking around the block the other day and made a comment on that, or I made a comment on that, and it's everybody has a camera, but they're all just pointed straight out to the street, or to other people's houses. And I'm we have a few on our house, but I'm very strategic with it to cover just my property, and so it's I have them pointed in ways where it's just just our property, right?
But clearly nobody else cares.
I don't think I'm just nobody else cares. Clearly, I don't know, but
yeah.
So.
It's the world we live in. If you're going to say it in public, or if you've got a Google Home or a phone on you, it's always listening.
I mean, I don't say anything that I wouldn't say to the internet. or to somebody's face. So
I mean, that's true. You have no.
I have no filter, no shame. I'll say whatever to anybody. I don't care. What it boils down to.
Oh, I feel like we've already done sort of this like bonus round, but I still want to do it. Some of our like icebreaker questions.
You do what you want to do. This
Yeah.
is clearly your show.
It is my show. So we started doing this lightning round here. So just like gut reaction here. It's gonna be a lot of either ors. So we'll start off with tacos or pizza.
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 Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star
Star
Trek.
Wars. Really?
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Whoa.
Next generation.
Don't even know you.
I know you don't.
Model kits or Legos?
Legos.
Oh man. Well, okay. So this will be. Let me hold on a second. No.
Lightning round.
Shush. Dude, I don't have a contract, but if I did with Blockies, I'll say model kits.
So really Legos. Gotcha.
Scroll down just a little bit.
Don't tell me what to do.
I will tell you exactly what to do, and you will listen. Mafex or Figma?
Mafex.
Mafex.
I guess. What? See, I don't have enough Figma.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
still waiting on my Solid Snake. Personally, I'm not a Mafex fan. I've turned on them. I don't know. I've never gotten. That's me. I don't hold them in that high regard.
I mean, either do I.
Personally.
Honestly, I think I have like 5, and they're okay.
I'm not knocking them. I have a ton. I do a lot, but like I've had issues with just about every single one, and they always
I have
end up.
to. Like,
Yeah.
I think if I lived overseas where I could get them for like $40-$50.
You know, there's more countries than just, like, where do you think overseas is?
I just
How
mean
would you
where
define overseas.
somewhere that is not where they are not imported to America for
Japan.
like 3 times the
I
cost.
don't know if you've ever seen like
Like-
Carl Pilkington, like Idiot Abroad. That is this man here.
Well, I'm just-
He has,
I don't.
he
I
has
mean, it's
lived
true.
in Des Moines for approximately all but 2 years, where I forced him to live in another town in Iowa.
It was
he's
the
like,
worst
"Now
experience of my life.
we need to go back to Des Moines." This man has never traveled left the United. Well, I take that back. He went to Canada one time in the back of a truck as a teenager.
It was okay.
But that's it. You have no international experience.
I mean, there needs to be a reason for me to go. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got to offer something better than what I can get
in Des Moines,
2
Iowa.
miles away. Like, you
Sounds
know?
like Mofex is the reason then.
But I mean, but by the time I go fly over there, like now they're more expensive than like if I just anyway. Like, so I think if they cost like if I could buy them for what they legitimately cost, like
No.
I probably would not be as grumpy about the issues that I've encountered. Right, like
We got
you
some
know.
good chat. We got some
Oh.
good people trolling Yimbo here in the chat here about
See
your
you
lack of
later.
toplessness. So I'm just saying.
Can we at least?
That's for you, Kev. Here. Hey, that's for you.
Thanks, Kevin.
And last, before we go into the wheel of questions, let's do what else do we have? Comic accurate or movie versions?
Ooh.
Like they're. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
For
I don't-
actors.
For like figures.
Figures?
What-
Oh, figures. Comic.
So, yeah. I was when I started. I was super into the MCU stuff. I wanted everything, and I did buy a lot of more MCU Legends. And then it was around the time I just stopped. I don't know. It was like all the Disney Plus wave and all that stuff. I don't know. I just started souring on the whole MCU, and I was reinvigorated. It worked out because like the Legends team started actually putting a focus on comic book characters. And that's kind of was just like, well, yeah, this is all right. I'm into this. This is what I want. This is source material. So I will still get movie characters. Don't get me wrong, but I now definitely lean comic.
so
Yeah, I feel like they just don't translate well into a figure, like movie costumes. Like, I love the movies. I love how they look on screen, but when it comes to The figures themselves, I just want, that doesn't look great to me. Like I want a comic book one, like,
Mhm.
because they can exaggerate the colors, they can make them look good. Whereas if the likeness of the head sculpt doesn't like look like Chris Evans or whatever, I don't like it.
I mean, I hear you. I'm right there. Like I like the idea of like movie accurate figures, but it just seems like it's hard to achieve.
Hi, Yimbo.
Yimbo's gone. He's like, I'm
He's
out.
thinking out for shirt, I think.
So I forget you guys. But no, I think I actually gravitate towards comic too, just simply because if there's a little bit of inaccuracies, like it's not as easy to notice, right? Because like, you know, from artist to artist, like, you know,
It's gonna be different, yeah.
It's different, and it's okay, right? Like it's their interpretation of, and but when you have something that's like movie accurate and it's just, you know, 3% different, like it doesn't look like them.
Well, see, as somebody who doesn't read comics, but if there's a character I'm really like all about, which I can't think of a scenario where this applies to me, but I would probably want the movie because I'm probably not going to read the comics. I'm just being honest. This does not appeal to me.
But like I
mean,
read,
there's some comics
I read books without pictures, so why would
I'm
I?
like a real adult.
Yes, you and my wife, are the same. What are these books? What are the pictures? I think for me, wait, I wanted to ask, do you Rob, do you primarily just collect Transformers?
Oh gosh, so
or do you just have this in display?
I don't know if I have a scope, but I don't know if I legitimately have a scope. So I kind of just acquire things that I like, is what it boils down to. So,
but he can't be okay. I just have to hone the Dave Wheeler. Dave Wheeler said it's okay to be a shitty collector. You can just collect one of something. Like if you like that one something, you don't have to collect the whole line. This one cannot be a shitty collector. If he collects one item, it has to be the entire line. He cannot help himself.
Yeah, so I'm kind of either like all in or not in at all, right?
And so he causes himself a lot of grief because of his unshittiness.
I would say the largest part of my collection is Transformers. So like everything down here, right, is Transformers. We have a couple of shelves over here that are Transformers. On this side of the room, like I have some like video game type statues that are collector's edition things, but up in my office is the free for all chaos. It's I would say
there's turtles, there's Spider-Man.
My office is basically like a workshop.
Lots of robots with boobs. Like it is. No one has any idea. I don't in there. It's like I try not to because it's just sheer chaos.
It's mostly her doing though, because she gets me large things.
I love you, and I want to get you stuff that is like cool for your photography, but yeah, we don't have a place for it.
I'm just like,
deal with it.
I mean, I told her 2 years ago. I said, hey, if you want to give me this photography stuff, like that's definitely cool. But just like give me like miniature things that I can add to scenes and whatnot, right?
I'll do what I want.
And like for the last 2 years, she's got me like these giant like things. And I'm like, well, I guess this is just gonna sit on the floor in the corner for now. But like, so yeah, like up in my office, I have like some Marvel Legends, I have some Mofex, SH Figure Arts, some third-party things, whether it's like some third-party Transformers.
And then you got weird little robots. You got these toilet bots that are like some of your all-time favorite. Like it's a urinal that's a robot.
1,000 Toys made a toilet bot set. One's a urinal, one's a toilet. And
if it's weird, it probably exists in this house.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't know what's Yimbo is still MIA. So
okay.
It's a little bit of everything. I would say mainline, a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter, mainline Transformers, like stick to like the G1 kind of characters.
Okay.
And I'm a sucker for the crossover, so any crossover stuff they make, I pretty much acquire.
Like the He-Man one.
Okay, so I did not pick up the He-Man ones, but like now I'm kind of regretting it, and I feel like
this is the only one I got. This was the one to get.
Like, yeah. I feel like the Optimus He-Man crossover is pretty good, and so it like I don't know why. Like, I think it's because like I'm not like a diehard He-Man fan, but like Sarah said, I don't know how to just get one.
No.
And so like I would have to get the whole line of them so I feel content, you know.
How long have you been collecting, Rob?
Oh gosh, not very long.
Okay,
What,
so
29
I would say 2020,
2020.
late 2020.
So about 6 years.
okay, there will be a point because I was you. I was you. Like I'm like I need everything and everything more than that.
You do counseling courses. Like, can I sign him up for that so you can help him through this transition period?
No, there's a point of saturation in your collection that you get where at one point I think it hit me maybe a year and a half ago of like, what am I doing? And do I have like it's like I love Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man after Spider-Man after Spider-Man. I will always get Spider-Man. I'll get all the Spider-Man. I will. But then because he's my favorite character. So but when I have 20 Wolverines and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what am I gonna do with these? Like, all of them are the same. They're all the same Wolverines.
Yeah.
I don't want any more.
I've actually started kind of slimming down stuff already. Like, so I think Marvel Legends, Spider-Man, so the 60th anniversary, like that kind of broke me.
Yeah, because you have all of them. You have all of the retro carded, and you've not opened any.
Actually,
of them.
yeah, I have all of the retro card Spider-Man figures, and they're just in a box.
Because he couldn't take them out of the packaging because the packaging was just
like I had a grand vision of how to display them.
I understand that.
But then but I could never execute it. And so I'm just like, oh, so basically I'm like, I'll either get there or I won't, and I probably won't, and so I need to let him go.
I mean, Sarah, at one point I was buying two of the same figure, one in box because the card was so nice, and then one to take out.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I'm this year is I'm not saying like I'm like this is like a new thing. Like this year, I'm really trying to be more careful just about thinking about what am I going to do with this figure? Am I going to take pictures of it? Am I going to display it? How much does it mean to me? So, yeah, I definitely understand, Rob. Don't worry, Sarah. It'll take a couple years, but he'll get there.
Collecting is hard, right? Because like I feel like your interests change, the things that appeal to you change, right? Like because
this new show came out, I'm gonna buy all their figures.
Yeah,
I mean, so I don't like. I'm just not a collector of really anything because I probably
you collect
collect
things in your brain.
The problem is I come from a long line of hoarders, and so I felt before him all of my personal possessions probably fit in a couple of suitcases. Like, I'm not even joking. This was like, I just really like lived my life in that way. And now it's this. So we went from a very extreme of I have nothing and I'm fine with it to I have everything and I guess this is okay. And I mean, I just want you to be happy, but it's just, it's a wild transition here.
Yeah. So
that's really sweet. That's really nice. My wife could care less what I collect, and she doesn't even ask me at this point what I'm collecting.
I mean,
I think Yimbo is just a little busy.
He'll come back
with real life stuff.
Yeah, he'll probably come back around, and if not, don't worry, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's the collecting is interesting, and we talk about this all the time, and I've started to try to sell some stuff off, and I think I've implemented. So for the longest time, I was doing model kits too.
Oh my god!
And so
what kind?
He thought he wanted to do model kits with me, and I have no.
It wasn't.
Hey, he was thinking of you. I get it.
Wrong 5 times in a row. Like, it's not even intentional. I just cannot. Remember, I can't visualize anything. So the knee is always going to look wrong. Like, I'm never going to know the thigh versus the calf. It's just not going to happen.
So
Rob, I hear you. It was like that one time I bought golf clubs for my wife and thought it would be a good idea that we could do it together. And then we went to the driving range and she cried. So that didn't help.
So I was doing model kits and then I kind of got backlogged and I was like, hey, are you interested? Would you like to do this? She's like, oh, sure. Like, I'll try it.
Puzzles and Legos.
She likes
right?
puzzles and
like,
Legos.
That should be fine. Not the same. It's not the same. Like, it's not easy.
She has a hard time with the visual, like with the directions.
I have a hard time with blockies. I struggle with blockies.
Almost every blockies she puts together, the thighs go on the or the shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, I do that too. I do that too.
so I have to take it apart every time and just be like, you did it wrong again.
Yeah, no, I have now. I double like. I'm like, wait, is this the thigh or is this the arm? What is this?
You've been
totally
good
get
with
that.
the last two because it was Optimus Primal and they were very distinct.
Okay, so we started this thing. So we did this like blockies broquet, but then we have all these like these blockies boxes like on flower stems. We're like, oh, we got to use this. So we started doing blockies in bed. So at night when we're watching like show TV,
and we're getting ready for bed.
so we're doing like we're opening up blockies, and he has one, I have one, and we like both put together like one blockies model kit. So at some point this will be a video, right? Because like it's funny, right? Like you never know what people are doing in their house. Oh yeah, we're sitting in bed doing blockies before we fall asleep.
Don't you lose pieces that way? Is that
yeah, we just got like the blanket.
Yeah, you
like
just gotta smooth the blanket out in front of you. You're fine.
It's just the little galaxy one. So
it's not the big model kits. It's just the
ones,
little baby ones.
So anyway, answer your question about like what type of model kit. So like it started with the Flame Toys Transformer kits.
Oh
my
hard.
gosh,
It was so awful. That was a bad decision to start with.
I put together like about 10 of them, but I have all like the whole line. They're just in the back room waiting to be put together.
How long do those take?
I mean, like it depends. So I don't paint them. Like I wanted to. That's where the backlog started. Actually, is because I thought, you know what would be a good idea is if I learn how to airbrush and like paint my model kits. That'll be a lot of fun. Well, there's not a lot of time in the day, and so being able to like do toy photography, do this thing, our dumb videos we do throughout the week, put together a model kit, paint a model kit like that. So I've given up on the dream of airbrushing.
We have real adult jobs that take 40 to 60 hours a week, and then we do this on top of it. Like there is not enough time of the day.
Yeah. So like if I would
sit
down and do one of the Flame Toys kits, like it could take anywhere between 3 and 8 hours. Like
dear Lord,
depending on interruptions, right? Like if I just sat down and did it, like I could myself without her, like I could probably do it in 2 or 3 hours.
I'm the problem.
But with her, it's like a 3-day adventure.
At least because I get tired. I can only do it for a couple hours, and then I'm just like, this is not holding my attention.
But she also tends to always do the knees wrong for some reason, and so then it's been an ungodly amount of time.
Well, and even when I do them wrong, I cinch it in. Like I make him work to fix my error.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Sarah, you seem to do a lot which is really cool. Like you try to connect and like, oh, I'll do these model kits with you, or Rob, you're like trying to bring her in. What are some things that Rob does, like, or that you try to bring Rob into, like, into your hobbies, like, or
talking to people?
So Rob doesn't vote.
This.
No, this is what really interests me is like world events and politics. So I try and educate him on like what's going on in the world, and he's like, yeah, that's cool. I still won't vote. I did have him go to a city council meeting. We had an issue.
Went to several.
Well, we went to several because I am a big believer in local government. If you have a problem with your neighbors, the best thing you can do is engage local government. So, for example, when we had this issue with a neighbor and I emailed the mayor and the entire city council and then started showing up at city council meetings until it was resolved, like that's how I looped him into it. So this is, I am nerdy. I am nerdy in a very different way.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to loop him in. And
her nerdiness is more like listening to podcasts and stuff like that. And so like we'll listen to like her podcasts. Like
we're not going to talk about what podcast. We're just going to say podcast.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, or like, she'll read some books and stuff. And then
I like history. I really like.
We watch documentaries.
Yes, I like documentaries. I like, I don't like horror, but I like to watch serial killer, documentaries, stuff that's like a little off the. I mean, all women love serial killers.
Yeah,
like,
you and my wife. Yes. like it's like, hey, do you want to watch something? Yeah, there's a new serial killer. I'm like, all right, let's put it on.
I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm down. But no, she gets me hooked on a lot of her podcasts that you listen to, and
oh man, I've got you real hooked on Caleb Hammer right now. which has nothing to do with any things we talked about. I just love his like financial advice podcast where he just keeps telling everyone that their spending's bullshit. And then I'm just like, man, maybe we should be on Caleb Hammer. Like with that, I don't
know. I know exactly how that plays out.
We wouldn't qualify. But, like what would be super funny, because like our finances are not like total crazy town. But like what would be really funny would just for him to like justify to Caleb Hammer, he's like, this is bullshit.
Be like, wait a minute, you spent $1,000 on toys last week? I'm like, yeah, but I can also afford my house payment, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just like thinking about, should I use a budgeting app? I don't
But
know.
the lights are still on, okay?
It's all fine. It's all fine. Hi.
Speaking of
Remember the gas leak I told you about before the stream started?
Yeah.
So that was an abrupt because all of a sudden I had a bunch of firefighters coming down into my basement while I'm like, oh, and I'm like, did you guys call? And I'm like, wait, you don't know my address. So those are real firefighters, and there was no gas leak inside, but they're checking. So sorry. If it happens again, I apologize. This is just going to be my night.
Like, we're live stream right now. You want to come take your shirts off and talk about toys?
Yeah, just do some push-ups. We're good.
I hope you were. I was imagining you trying to take off that sweatshirt, and then the firemen came down.
Well, and all of a sudden I was just like,
fantasy.
I'm like, oh, hi, and then I'm like, sorry for the disgusting hoarding mess that I have down here. My great shame.
Were there any like fans? Were there any of them like, oh, cool, or did they just like, okay, whatever?
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Every time someone's
That's
ever
the
come down, now
worst.
this is like the worst. It looks terrible because that's the way they clean the house for last week, and just like kids stuff. It's just crap everywhere. It just became the dumping spot. But what?
I mean, don't you like? I don't know. For any collector, someone comes in, right?
Every single time, electrician, someone to clean the furnace or check the furnace, and most of the time, if the furnace guy is an older dude, he's like a boomer, so he was just like, oh, okay. The electrician, basically everybody goes, I've seen worse. That's straight up everyone that like the sex dungeons. Wait, hey, no shame, no shame. I'm just saying the toys are not the weirdest thing that people have seen in. Go visit people's homes.
Well, what I really like when someone comes in and you intentionally bring them to the toy room, you want them to say something. The worst thing a person can do is just be like, "Oh, that's nice," and then they walk
every
away.
once in a while, when we'll have somebody in to do maintenance or something,
They'll be like, oh,
and I keep expecting them to be like, oh, hey, you got some cool stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Yes.
just like, I'm here to do my job.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can get out.
so
You're like, isn't this cool?
my parents owned, so when I, growing up in a small town, my parents owned an appliance store. So like, I can talk to you about washers and dryers all day long. Like, it's so stupid. But like, so they owned like this home appliance store, but they delivered, like part of their service was like, you bought it from them and you get free delivery if you were in city limits. That was the thing. Wow. And it was always stressed to me that the vast majority of people are absolutely dirty, filthy animals. Like, that's all my parents would tell me. Like, you do realize that most people have cockroaches. Like, you do realize, like, my parents would tell me about how they would, have to deliver like a refrigerator and people would have like piles of cat shit in their garage, like that they would have to scoop to deliver. And so, like, just keep that in mind. Like, your collection is great, but like, you're not filthy. And so,
I don't go into a lot of random houses, so
I'm just saying, my parents went to a lot of random. My dad especially went to a lot of random houses, and like the vast majority of people are gross.
So somebody is asking how much did the toys cost in total? I don't have an answer for that.
I don't want to think about
it.
It depends what it is.
I could do an estimate one time, and then I was like, oh, we need to stop.
Yeah.
This is not.
Like,
it's not a good.
So if you want to do some math,
we should probably put that in a 401k.
Like, if you want to do some math, I have at least 700 Transformers.
Yeah, you figured that out.
And they range from when I started collecting 20, so like I don't know what they are now. Like, let's just say $20 to $80.
You have way
Go
more
find
than
some
700.
averages.
No, you probably have, when you add in non-Transformers. I'm gonna round up and say you have 1,000 figures.
I said Transformers.
I know, but I would say you
I was
at least
going-
have at minimum 1,000 figures.
I was going low.
and I don't want to go low. I want to go like realistic. So 1,000 times whatever, and that's where
Like
we are.
1,000 just Transformers.
No,
He
no,
has
no.
a
Like,
minimum of 800 Transformers, but then he has all those other things
Yeah.
that we mentioned, like model kits and other, and
the model kits are just they're probably gonna
and
get sold.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and
Yeah.
Spider-Man. He has like a whole bunch of Spider.
You know, the nice thing about purchasing things and never getting around to opening them is they've almost all increased in value.
So yeah,
Yes.
you look them on eBay.
They
It's
do.
fine.
So
So I don't know.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I know Yimbo and I probably can't even estimate at this point how many. I think it goes farther than. It's definitely more than 2,000.
I mean, I have started to like scale. I've started to refine more, right? Because the more you get, the less like time you spend with the thing. And I was thinking about that, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I was like, man, I haven't like touched this thing in like 3 months.
Do you all feel that way? Like
And
if
so-
you don't spend time with your figures,
I like to-
that I want to know this. Is
They're
this
all
like-
my precious friends. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
This
that.
this has been like so. As Toy Daddies, we tried once to limit ourselves to only purchasing 52 figures, which again is an
was
insane
one
amount
a
of
week.
toys.
One a week.
Right. That's still an insane amount. And then we blew past that about a quarter of the
Times
year
5.
and then we had to come up, like I was coming up with selling rules and other stupidity, and
Like
we
you
just
sell
still
one-
failed it. Yeah.
1 in for every 1 in, 2 out. Like all
that's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what I'm ready to implement is like a 1 in 2 out situation. So the
And
thing
even
that-
right. Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, like right now, it's just it's tough. I mean, like who was asking? Was it your boys got toys? Let me sorry scroll, but I lost it. But yeah, it's
Just Justin, we don't talk about prices here. Nothing behind that door, but
right. That's what I'm saying. But I will say this year I'm actually I it's only 2 months in, a month and a half, but writing everything down and seeing it in black and white definitely helps you cut back.
it does.
Seeing that's all like damn.
financial podcast in case people were
That's like-
Well, that the past
Slowly
couple years,
shifting from-
I've kept a spreadsheet of what I pre-order and all that stuff, and so it does help to visualize that piece because there are things that are like, why did I order this? You know, when you order things too, it is like upon like how stressed you are, how you're feeling, and then when you look back at it, like 6 months later, you do question, why did I order this one? So I've tried to
Stop
to
those
stop.
purchases. Same.
Yeah, I never buy anything while I'm like doom scrolling in bed. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one thing. I'm like, I'm not doing that. If I buy something, it has to be like in broad daylight. That is like a definition for me. Like it has to be
Unbelievable.
during the daytime, and it has. And then I ask the question, will I like this? And 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be a yes. And then I reflect and say, why did I buy this? So it hasn't worked. It's not 100% foolproof.
Yeah. So my current vice is like original characters because you can make your own story up for them.
Mhm.
And so like anybody that has like a cool original character right now, I'm all in on, and it's tough.
Yeah.
because I'm just
And that's
like,
hey, we fell deep into Mythic Legions for that
Oh.
reason. I mean, any of the independent properties they're great, but it's the same thing. Like, I wasn't putting limits on my dabbling, so like I'd be like, oh, this is cool. Let's just do the whole wave. You know, I'll get the second wave too. And then I look back and I'm like, all right, I probably could have just had a couple of those.
Well, you know-
you start running out of ideas for
Yeah.
the original story, so just beware if you're going down that path.
I have to ask this question too because he buys a lot of stuff where he's like, "Oh, but I want to buy this for pictures." Like, do you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
things specifically for toy photography, and then other things where you're like, "I want to display this," and like, if you have it just for toy photography, how do you store it?
Yeah.
Like, this
So
one needs help.
Yeah, no, I get it. This is one of the 5 stages. I believe it's stage 2. When it comes to being a toy photographer, like the realization of like, do I buy this for toy photography? And I think you buy accessories for toy photography. You buy your diodes for toy photography. That's the stage I'm at right now of like buying more scenes and whatnot. The characters themselves, though, you really
love
need,
this so
yeah,
much.
you really need to question whether
Yeah.
or not it fits in your collection as well.
Easy to stop buying.
This is
Yeah.
so
This is basically what I said the other day. I said I just need to get like some flat totes with
Yep.
things. Just
Do that.
Yeah, Yimbo,
Yeah.
could you just tell us, could you just make a post like, here's the things I bought? Yeah, like just right there of what you have purchased.
Yeah, because
to
like I started with like a cupboard, and I was like, oh,
no,
just, like,
what you
put 'em
started
in
with
there.
was a tool, like one of those little like
Oh,
tool nuts
yeah.
and bolts, like
Like a
thing.
tackle box type thing. Yeah.
Technically, like
That's way beyond.
There's the-
That's gone.
Yeah, you're not gonna. I'm
or
honestly,
like the
you're not gonna find something that's gonna store. Like I have like 20 of those tackle boxes.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
find anything.
I mean, Yimbo's showed like 20 right now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
have a good setup for
And he's
like,
more organized than I am.
for like
see?
accessories for photography, right? So it's like I have like
Fantastic.
like they're like little pull-out drawers, and so like this one has food,
Yep.
this one has drinks, this one has like blast effects, this one, what I mean? Like that's a good setup. Right?
hands. You got one
Yeah.
that's hands, one that's feet.
But
Yep.
the problem is like I have like a good like maybe 20 or so Marvel Legend figures that I just have for like photography that are background things, right? And they're just kind of like thrown in a
Okay.
cupboard, and so I'm like, what do I do? Actually, so in 1/3 of my desk
I love-
is Mythic Legion.
Wait, what is this? Is this a
Is-
Trapper Keeper?
This is a Trapper Keeper.
That's not a Trapper Keeper.
Mezco vapors, and I keep my clothes in there. My
Oh, you-
dolly clothes. I use my dolly
Right.
clothes in there.
Oh, you use that as a. Oh, that's a good idea.
My soft goods hold.
I like
soft
that
goods
idea.
holder.
It's a good idea.
Oh, I just do mine in a baggie. That's clever though. I like that.
Yeah, there needs to be somebody needs to set up something
Like-
about like storage.
Like legitimately, if somebody invented a product that was like action figure, like accessory storage or something like that, I would go all in.
Yeah, I don't.
I buy
care how
I
much
buy
it
your
is.
whole line.
Yes. So somebody create that.
Maybe we should look into that.
Maybe.
There's-
It's a good idea. It's
And,
gotta
like,
be like.
Have you seen
storage.
those craft storage cabinets where it's a cabinet you like pull? That's what
Yep.
that's what y'all need is like a version of
It's
that.
like Spice Racks for action figures.
Yes. Except
You got the Lazy Susan thing where you can just spin it and it's just like, like you just
that's a
pull
great
out.
idea. I like that.
Trademark.
Just
I'm gonna
going back,
trademark.
I know that you were talking about like you're in on like original figures. I don't know how long you've been watching our show, but we have an original universe as well. And
You're not going to save this for their appearance on our show?
Hey, I do it. I do it anywhere I can.
Fair.
So there's a universe that we've created called the Laserverse. Now there is a character that we've made up. His name is Larry Laserman, and he lived on a farm owned by his dad, who's a CEO of like a dairy conglomerate. And then one day, the farm gets hit by meteorites.
This has
and then
resonated with me a lot. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, you were a big fan of Smallville because this is like shitty Smallville.
No, I'm saying I grew up on a farm, so that's
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Word. Nice. So Larry, well, you know what? I just skipped a really important part. He got kicked in the chest by his best friend Cal while he was trying to milk it. And he needed a heart transplant. And that night, the meteor hit, and they all got superpowers.
You should not
and
stand behind
creating-
cattle. That's not a smart idea. I'm just
I
saying
know.
that
Well,
as
it was
a-
his best friend.
it's not smart.
So there were many people affected by this, and it created this whole universe. I pulled up a little. I shared a little screen with you. I don't know if you want to pull that up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Here's a little promo.
Laser man. He's got the heart of a cow and a laser for a hand. Laser man, defender of crops and the farming land. With a blast of light and a mighty move, he'll plow through evil just for you. Out in the fields where danger grows, he battles villains no farmer knows. Modern schemes, reflection blinds, but Laser Man's justice always finds. Laser Man, ironclad courage, country strong and grand. Laser Man, fighting for good with a callous hand. From the barn to the skies, he'll never fall. A hero with hooves and heart, he gives his all. When the cows cry out and the hay bales burn, only one man can stop the storm. Only one man moves fast enough. He's Laser Man, the laser-powered legend of the land. Laser Man, the only hero who truly understands. From silo to city, through lightning and flame, all evil will tremble at Larry Laserman's name.
Wow.
Okay, so I have not seen the video before, but I have seen some of the characters and some of the things. That's fabulous. Like, that's one of the most beautiful things I think
I'm actually a little
witnessed.
disappointed that you didn't come up with something that great yet.
I know. Like, I only have OnlyFences, and it's not even that great.
No, and I'm still tired of this pile of fence parts over here, and that's been there way too long. It's gonna end up in the trash. If I don't figure it out.
I either need to go in on OnlyFences or give up on it. With other things.
Well, first of all, thanks for humoring me. I always like, I always think it's just a funny thing. It is something that it's this character I created when I was like 9 years old, and I made this character that was a bootleg Iron Man with an L on his head. So I thought it was hilarious.
I think it's fantastic.
Also, this is the time where I invite you, if you ever want to go to like a real state fair and see lots of amazing cattle and other livestock, you can come out at any time. We have a spare bedroom, as we talked about, and we will take you to the Iowa State Fair, which is
When I'm writing the Laserman script, I'm
State Fair.
gonna need to go out there.
Yeah.
This is true.
Sarah is notorious for offering up her spare room to anybody
Yes.
that needs a place to stay. So
Yes.
whether it's legitimate or not,
That's fine. I'm a good host.
she will offer up the bedroom and with no questions asked. So I was gonna ask. So have you seen my OnlyFences promo?
Oh God.
Have I shown this?
Well, you haven't
No.
shown the hot
Okay.
sex.
This has been a few weeks, so
It's not quite as good as yours, but get ready.
yeah.
Oh, please.
Are your action figure scenes looking lame? Do your epic battles lack boundaries? Is your tiny town fenceless? Well, say goodbye to flat bat traps and hello to only fences. The prop masters at Corrupted Collectibles bring you the most awesome 1/12 scale fences to level up your action figure photography. The white picket fence is perfect for suburban showdowns or a chill backyard barbecue. Are your monster figures going rogue? Secure the perimeter with our industrial strength chain link fence, great for gritty urban scenes or top secret installations. But wait, there's more! For those tricky situations, grab our revolutionary invisible fence. Keep your figures in line without blocking the view. The possibilities are out of sight. Stop letting your action figures roam free. Give your dioramas and photos the extra edge they deserve. Only Fences has the scale you need and the fences you crave. Don't delay. Get your 1/12 scale fences today. Visit us at Corrupted Collectibles or call now. Your action figures will thank you. Only Fences. Fence it up!
That's fantastic.
Nice.
What I was really hoping was that you only offered the white picket fence.
we gave up on the chain link fence, and that's been replaced with a slightly less than private fence.
Yes. Well, but
Because
then,
of
but then all the
popsicle sticks,
fences are in like condom sizes. It's like what is it? It's like
It was.
there's a Magnum. There's a
It's so we have the average, which is the 6-inch fence. the 8-inch fence for when you need a
couple extra
inches, and then the Magnum.
Yeah.
No, the Magnum was the 8-inch fence.
Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know. It's so stupid.
It's
Anyway.
Winter came, and I'm like, it's hard to paint fences in the garage when when it's cold, and so it kind of went on a hiatus until
it just sat in a box here for the last couple months, but I'm sure it'll revive itself.
Hey, everyone's gonna need a fence.
This all started actually because I just needed some for like a picture, and so I got some fences from Hobby Lobby. And I was like, I hate like making things. Like I'm actually not too bad at it. I just hate doing it.
I hate you doing it because it takes so long.
That's the problem.
It's like an immense amount of time. So remember how we talked about like him doing blockies in bed? He was making fences in bed. So he was like making popsicle sticks. So we had like popsicle stick parts in beds. I was like, this is ridiculous. Get out of here.
And so like I like in this like 3-day span of me just painting these wood fences white, like I made up this whole story spree about them. Then it kind of turned into only fences. And and then I was like, you know what, this should be a real thing. And she hates it so much. So I couldn't let it go because she just like
because you're so creative, and this is like the dumbest effing thing I've ever heard.
It's so catchy though. I love it. Have you sold any invisible fences?
No, we haven't. I haven't sold any of.
He did paint some custom for Dave Wheelers because I love Dave.
Yeah.
So Dave had his charity live stream, and you painted some custom fences that look like Dave's logo.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And so that was part of like a raffle.
One of his raffles, yeah.
But no, you actually haven't sold anything. But then I'm like, oh well, I hate.
I've got all the pieces to make like 18 fences. I don't know.
So at some point you should just do it.
And as soon as it gets warm enough to be able to paint them. This goes into the whole like airbrushing thing where I gave up on that. So it's like the only place to paint them is either outside or in the garage. And when it's like 30 degrees in the garage, the paint doesn't, do as well.
Got it. I give you all the props because I don't know this stuff, and even if I tried, I'd be like, I'll just buy it because when I open it, I don't have to do anything about it.
That's
exactly how I feel about it. It's like I don't want you to have this box of crap sitting in the corner here.
I have so many boxes sitting in so many corners. What are you talking about?
It's so
with all the paint.
So irritating. Hey, so Webb had joined. So I was gonna say.
Oh, hey, Webby.
Hey. So I feel like we should go to the wheel of questions because we're like over an hour in, and I had some good.
Oh my
questions.
gosh!
So it's just we don't have to go through them clearly. All of
them.
No,
we're doing all of these.
No, we're not doing all of this.
I love it.
You will answer every question before you leave.
No.
Okay.
Okay. If conspiracy theorists are right and big toy companies embed subliminal messages and figures, which line do you suspect the most and why?
Mezco.
Wait, if conspiracy theorists are right,
yes.
Wait, which conspiracy theory? Oh, okay. I'm like, I've never heard of this, so you just made this up. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that MK Ultra and the CIA probably. I mean, there's no way that they're not trying to use pop culture to put subliminal messages into having us believe stuff. So why wouldn't they do like action figures or comics or whatever? So. Yeah, who do you think is the most sus? Who's collaborating with the CIA?
McFarlane, definitely.
That's a great. That's like fantastic. Yeah.
I know it's questions for them, but like that's my answer.
That's so true, though. It's like I think I've gotten the subliminal message out of my head because I don't buy any more McFarlane. But there was a time where I'm like, I have all these McFarlane boxes and I don't want to open them, and I don't know why I bought them. In some it's like you walk into a Target and then you walk out with 5 McFarlanes and you're like, what did I just do?
It's MK Ultra.
It's because they look cool, but once you get them out, you'll feel disappointed.
But also, I do believe that
they do look cool.
Companies have that they put some sort of scent in there, so that when you smell it, that's why when you physically go to a store and you buy it, like you're intoxicated, you can't walk away from it.
The smell of plastic. That's what I always say when we go to cons. I'm like, as soon as this, like, I lose all control.
You walk on the show floor and you literally go, you smell that.
Well, that's like the beauty of Toy Fair. I walked into Toy Fair on Saturday, and I went to Chewy. I go, "Are you kidding me?" He goes, "What?" I was like, "We're in the Javits Center, where New York Comic Con is," and I just took a big inhale, and it was nothing but freshly opened toy plastic, and not anything else that it normally smells like when you go to a convention.
Go to a con.
That's capitalism at its highest form to con you into buying the things. Like, come on now.
Yeah, but Toy Fair is different though.
I
Like,
know. I'm just saying. They're getting you.
yeah.
They're getting you with the smell.
Yeah,
It's like
could
when
be-
I spray lavender on my daughter's blanket every night. There are PR people just spraying toy scents for Yimbo.
Yeah, basically.
Come through the air ducts.
Yep, it's right in there.
Nothing is
Um,
freshly opened. It's just like this, not just through the air ducts.
Chris, I'm gonna go with your, I'm gonna go with the
Mezco.
Todd is good, but Mezco, the fact.
Oh,
Now, granted, I love Chris and I are massive Mezco guys, but it's just funny. I don't know, I feel like I've gotten better about my control of what I'm buying from them. But for a while, I would buy anything that they put out, and yeah, like I don't know how they did it. Why I
still
because there were some that I was like, what the hell? Why the hell do I own this?
yeah. No, I would say we're better, but hey, I still bought that red Doc Knock, and afterwards I'm like, why did I buy the red one? I don't need.
I
the
see.
red one.
I should have spoken up because I did not. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, oh, it's available, and I went like, why the? I don't even shoot the other one. What am I doing? Like, I don't need
You know
a red
what gets
one.
me? Rob, I don't know if you're this way. If you, and Yimbo knows this about me. If you slap a limited edition or like one of like 100, I'm a sucker. I'll like give me that.
Mm-hmm.
I need 99 of those things.
Yeah. I need
Stack.
one of the 99.
that's probably where I mostly do a good job of drawing a line, but it all depends.
It really does, and it does depend on any given day, and like fortunately, I was able to fight the red one. Meanwhile, I would have bought that red one in a heartbeat because when we were in San Diego, I was so mad that I couldn't get the blacked out version, and now it's like
I was with you.
But then it's like, if I wouldn't have even opened it by now. That's like
We spent
Like, why?
so many like we
Let's ask-
ran
So-
into the San Diego Comic-Con to try to get that thing. And by the time we got there, we're out of breath, and they're like, sorry, sold out. But we just got here. Like, the doors just open. How did this happen?
It's wild.
Because they probably had like 4 of them. So, okay, I'm
This is
trying
this
real
is a new
hard.
favorite question.
I'm trying really hard not to say bad things about Mezco.
Oh yeah, no, that's not.
So
oh well, you guys had a rough go
I've
with.
I've purchased one Mezco,
and it had problems.
Okay.
I'm kind of a big Krampus person. Like
We
I
dressed
have-
up as Krampus, like
like
we're ready.
I have a shelf of like Krampus figures that like we put up every year for Christmas.
Our cleaning ladies definitely probably pray outside their house
They're just like,
before they come because they're just like, oh my god, these people
why
are
do you
Satan
have all these
worshipers.
devil
These
fighters?
pagans.
Yeah.
And so when they did their Krampus and holiday doc pack, and I was all in on that. I was like done, right? And so mine showed up, and it did. So the holiday doc was missing the white mask,
Oh,
And-
no way.
and so this was the first Mezco I had ever purchased,
And it's missing the mask.
and I could not get them to respond. Period.
So
Like-
remember, Toy Father, remember how I said I like to take him along to city council meetings and things like that? I was
So
like,
you wrote to your mayor, you wrote to your city
No.
council?
so I signed up for LinkedIn Premium and I sent a message to every executive at Mezco.
And none of them responded.
And I DM'd them all in LinkedIn to all the executives at Mezco. None of them responded. And then I
And-
looked at their Better Business Bureau because this is the type of person I am. They have an F with the Better Business Bureau. So at some point, like
Yeah.
whenever your 60 or 90 days comes up, which has got to be
So-
really
no,
close,
no, it
I'm going to
was-
start reaching
well,
out to
okay.
Better Business Bureau.
So-
I will escalate. I am that Karen. Like we will
So
I like to come at it from like a good place at first, because normally I have a really good success rate. Like, again, I'm Midwestern, like I'm
Being
female.
kind,
If I can get somebody
yeah.
on the phone, I can normally get them to give me what I want.
she's good at resolving issues through appropriate channels.
Yes.
I'm good at resolving issues through passive aggressiveness.
So and you can tell, like, we start with my way first if we're going to follow the appropriate like escalation.
And then when
point.
that immediately fails,
then it's him. So they will, if whenever that that time frame hits,
like
I'll
they
be
would like
contacting Better Business Bureau, and you'll be going.
I mean, I follow their channels. Like I sent, I reported it. I sent emails and this and that, like through wherever their support is. Like, funny thing is, they have a phone number, but when you call their phone number, it just hangs up on you.
Okay, I'm just saying, Google, look at their address. Go to Google, look up their address, and see where they reside in New York. That is like, it's like a dumpstery looking building. This is not like, I would question if this is legit business.
So I mean, so you should be surprised that they didn't pack that white mask.
When you are looking at fraudulent businesses and you hear some of the stuff on the news, I'm just saying Mezco's like headquarters kind of looks like a fraudulent business.
Wait, so have you gotten it? No,
I have
nothing?
not. So okay, so what happened was I sent an email, I waited a week, nothing. Sent another email 2 days. Then I started increasing the frequencies of emails to their customer support, and nothing, no emails, right? And so then I started putting messages on every single post that they created. So every post, every social media post, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything. And then they were deleting my comments, and they weren't bad comments. I just said, "Hey Mezco, like I reached out to your support. I got my figure today. It was missing the mask. Like I just am trying to figure out how I get a replacement mask. Like nobody will respond to me. And after I think maybe the fourth one, I noticed my messages were not showing on any of their posts. Either they blocked me or they were deleting messages. But then after enough of it, finally somebody responded to me through Instagram and said, "We have you on the list." But in whatever message it was something like that.
It was poorly.
But there was
grammatically correct.
Also a
it
typo.
Was not complete sentences.
And so I said, "Okay, like can you respond to my email to let me know?" I said, because I didn't give you any personal information through Instagram. So how can I believe that this is the case, right?
Yeah.
And so then they didn't respond to that message. So then I kept going, right? On every post, everything, right? And then finally I got an email. So actually then
like
what
the
I
moment
did,
everyone's like, these people are really cool or total worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And that is correct.
We're
either your best friend or worst nightmare.
Yeah. Like if you want somebody harassed until they give up, like I'm your person. So then when they wouldn't respond, when I started noticing my messages on their posts were being deleted, I started reaching out to every single person that has ever done a collaboration with them. And I said, "Hey, I've seen you done a collaboration with Mezco. I received my figure and it was missing a mask. I'm trying to figure out how do I get in contact with anybody to just get a white mask."
Was Simon Toast one of them?
He might have been. I can't remember.
Because you can't. If you call the phone number just says submit a ticket.
Yeah.
Like there is
it's like send an email,
you
right?
cannot talk to anybody.
And so then so a few people replied and they're like, "Yeah, like I just go through their email and I've never had any problems." And I'm like, "I've done that." And
I love that. Love that answer.
Yeah, right. The one I was like conspiracy. So the one person, the last one I talked to was Jason. Jason, what's his last name? Jason Michael.
Yeah, he's like one of their photographers.
Yeah. And he said, "Hey, like that's weird. Like I've never had that happen." And he said, "Let me see if I can."
So I don't know,
find anything out for you. But... And so I think he might have sent somebody a message, but like after I sent him a message and he said, "Oh, that's weird." And then a few minutes later, I got an email from Mezco saying, "Oh, hey, we have you on the list." And so I don't know if it was just a coincidence of me bombarding every possible channel. But then they're like, for future reference, like don't hit up multiple channels because like things get lost and blah, 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 blah. Like just, send us the email and then
so you have a time frame.
So then because they're like, "We have you on the list." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. I need a time frame." Like you can't just say you're on a list, right? Because
you're on a list, all right.
Because Machu, Machu's been waiting for his Rumbler for how long, right? And so I made him give me a time frame, and it was like 4 months. And so I got this thing like early December, and their
So we got
time
a
frame for a
notification set
replacement and I don't know if a replacement is a whole replacement pack or just a white mask. I don't know. And so I need to send
Yimbo's
Rob,
Yimbo's
I
biting
know.
his tongue. Yimbo's biting his tongue. I've been looking at Yimbo's like face this whole story because he has a story too. But I will say before Yimbo gets into his story, yeah, Mezco, their customer service is terrible. It's not great.
I don't think they have customers.
Yeah, I don't think they do too. I think it's one person that does the socials is also their
Yeah.
customer service person. But yes, they've been really tough. Like I know No Chewing won a prize back like 6 months ago or something like that, and he's just getting it like last week. So
Oh, jeez.
and that was a prize. He didn't pay for it, so that
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad for him
Yeah.
because he kept on whining about it. And I was like, I don't care because you won it, and he finally got it. But if you buy it, like there is like something that they need to kind of fix for that piece, right? Like I
Yeah.
think Yimbo, why don't you do?
All right.
I mean, I don't mind.
First of all, Christopher,
I don't mind waiting. I just want to know that I'm gonna actually get it.
Yeah.
That's it.
you won't, Rob. So here, hold
I
on.
don't think I.
Let just let me. So we
Yimbo is the ball of positivity, but when he gets like this, it's like
so my big thing
It's just
my big thing for the 2026, and it's been this way, but like really this year, and I saw it at Toy Fair. It was it felt smaller, it felt less people-y in the 2 days that I was there, which breaks my heart because I love toys, but toys are in fact a luxury. That's just the bottom line. So,
I mean, you got people, Yimbo, that are not happy with you. I'm just saying.
there you go, Grumps. So Mezco is on, like, speaking of lists, they're on my list. Like, I love them. I'm not dropping them, but I've significantly cut back on what I'm picking up from them. And personally, I'm not going to order from them directly unless unless I have to. Like, I do have the Batman animated series. The benefit was, if you tell us in 10 days, we'll give you a thing. Here we go. New York Comic Con, October of 2024. I picked up the Doc Nocturnal and the Decapod Gang. The pendant, there's 2 pendants on Doc Nock, the little skull, and one of them broke. It snapped right off the peg as I was removing it. So I emailed them. Can you please provide us the receipts of your Comic Con purchase? Thank God I had it. Oh, yes, I do. Here it is. Thank you very much. We'll be in touch, but expect it in 3 months. I've now sent 4 following emails. The last email I sent. Oh, this is it. And this is the thing. Like, I know that, like, Toying Around probably really upset Mezco as a company because he did this whole thing for Mezco, the Keaton Batman. And it was hilarious. And I'm sorry if you are a company and people are spending hundreds of dollars and up to thousands of dollars a year on your products. You can't do this. Is the dirt worst customer service. It is the absolute, and I'm sorry, in 2026, going back to this, what happened to the customer is king, the customer is right, all of that stuff. I'm not gonna buy your stuff if you're not gonna back it up. If you're gonna give me, you know what I mean? So let me just tell you, oh my God.
I have a conspiracy after your story.
So I sent, this has now been 9 emails between us.
I'm surprised you're not blocked yet.
June 17th, 2025. We're sorry for the delay. We're working on getting it to you ASAP. If you prefer not to wait, we can send you a return label and you can ship the whole order back. No, I just wanted a pendant. Or you can ship, or alternatively, we could issue a 15% partial refund and close the case. Please confirm. I go, no worries at all. I'd still rather take the replacement parts if that's okay. Thank you for the options. Nothing. That was June 19th, 2025. On January 11th, I said, hi there. I changed my mind. I would love the 15% partial refund. Let me know how to proceed. Thanks. Guess who hasn't gotten a reply to that?
Yep.
Wild.
So the thing is,
Jason B. You should contact him.
But that's a thing. Like, how crazy is that? Like, you know, I love the Amazing. I don't want him to get mad at me, but like, come on, man. Like, what are we gonna hit up the photographers to go through? What?
I mean, that's what I started doing because I'm just like so I started down this path. Well, I'll tell this, and then I have a conspiracy with this. So like, because I was like, okay, if they're as popular as they are, they produce what they produce,
But yet they still have an F on the Better Business
like
Bureau.
like there has to be somebody that has information that can say that can be like, yeah, like here's a problem. Because I was just like looking for like a person to contact, right? I was like, who can I contact that's like a legitimate person that I can just be like, hey, can you help me, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, there has to be somebody, right? But it sounds like they just kind of do their dealings through Instagram, and like nobody like is really aware of an actual name or a face of that they ever talk to, right? It's just Mezco.
Yeah.
And so like, but through reaching out to people, what I have found is that there are way more horror stories, like there are way more like bad experiences than there are that with people that are just like, oh yeah, I have no problems, or I got this thing, I sent them an email, 2 weeks later I had a replacement, right? The only people that said they did not have problems or they got quick replacements were the people that do a lot of the promotional like collaboration with them.
I will say, I've had no problems with Mezco. I've won Mezco Mondays like a couple times, four times.
4 or
maybe.
5. See, I won it once.
Always got them.
I will go scorched earth. All right, I'll go scorched earth. I'm sick
Mezco,
of this.
If you're listening, I have no problem.
So I think that's either it. It's either like you are lucky and you have had no problems, so you've not had to engage,
But if you have a problem,
or you've had a problem and you realize there's a problem, right?
Yeah.
So my conspiracy. So I've been intentionally trying not to talk bad about Mezco to wait to see if they honor the commitment that they provided me, but I don't believe that they are, and so I'm gonna go scorched earth, right? But my conspiracy is
I mean,
they're
if
not
you
an
think I'm not
actual.
going to contact the Small Business Administration
Like-
and every government agency, like you're out of your mind. I will call my congressman.
I
and drop
will
of a hat.
I've never been to New
Drop of a hat.
I've never been to New York, but I will book a flight to go to their headquarters just to prove my point.
Yeah, I'll stand in
Overseas.
front of their shitty
So-
dumpster fire building, and I will try and get it.
So here's my conspiracy theory, and we're gonna say this is not about Mezco, just in case. I don't think they are a legitimate toy company. I think they are a money laundering company. I think they're a front.
Oh, are you
For,
saying
like-
they're like mattress firm? How like
Yeah,
mattress
like a
firm
mattress
is
firm.
like definitely not a legit business.
I
because
think
how
they
many-
make.
How are there mattress firms across the street from mattress?
I think they
firms?
make an
That's so true.
obscenely small amount of toys that mostly go to the people that do the promotional content for them. And there is a small batch otherwise that people are actually secure, can get their hands on. Because if you think about it, like how many people actually get Mezcos? Like aside from people that talk about having Mezcos, like a few dozen or so, right?
Actually, probably most.
Like-
They probably sell all this stuff on eBay.
No.
Yeah.
But and so I am not convinced that they are actually a legitimate toy company versus like these very small batches that are made just as a front. That's my theory.
Well, I mean, from what we've been able to gather from talking to toy makers, and again, a different scale, like there's certain, quantities that, different companies have to hit, and then there's pricing that goes into stuff because, like, if you're not producing on the Hasbro level, there's all that type of. So, it is a funny conspiracy. It might. I'm not going to poo-poo it. I'm not going to say that's not the case. But I will just say that as a toy company, they need to hire people to answer their effing emails and like respond. Here's another one. Okay, so they did back me up on Mezco Keaton, but it took I think a full year to get a replacement body because the arm in the exoskeleton would just bounce around. So it took a year, but I did finally get that. So that was like okay, but then. They once picked me for a Fan Friday feature thing where it was like, oh, you're gonna be part of this thing.
This story.
And I've never said, like Chris knows, I've never talked about it publicly, but like I'm going to now because this is like what they do. They send me the thing. Oh, can you tell us, a little bit about yourself? And we're gonna use this shot. Can you send a high quality image? I was so proud. Because like there are certain Mezco toy photography bucket lists, like I want a Mezco one time. All right, at least I crossed it off. I'm no Chris, and you're 6 or 7, but you got one. I got my one, so all right, I can check that off.
I gave you one.
No, I know. I'm not being a hater. I'm just factually I've gotten one, but fine. Check box checked. And then I'm like, okay, the fan feature thing, that was a box check. And then I want a reveal. I would love a reveal. I've reviewed so many Mezcos. I do so much Mezco stuff. No reveals. So I'm a little annoyed. They won't check my messages. I ask nicely. My point is, the one time I got my Fan Friday, they sent me the thing. I was so like, I like spent so much time crafting my perfect little paragraph. And I message it, send the picture. Yeah, it was fun. Wrote the email, blah, 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 did everything. And then Friday comes, and I'm not featured. They kicked me out for someone who posted that morning.
Bullshit.
So all I'm going to say is if I don't get, okay, so here's the thing, like their dock knock is like a thing that they do over and over again, right? You can't tell me
this round, yes.
They don't have a drawer of just masks somewhere that you can just paint white real quick and send it to me, right? Because my thing is like, if they would send me one in any color, I would paint it white and call it good, right? I don't even care what color it is. I just want a white. I just want one so I can at least make it white.
Yeah, please.
Because
this has been sitting in my kitchen.
Yeah, because I haven't
December.
taken either figure out to even mess with it because I'm like, they said I'm on their list for replacement, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's a mask, if it's a whole new set. Do I have to send back the current set? They won't tell me, right? But anyway, so
it'll be the part. That's what I'm speculating. Yeah. Like based on my replacement body, they're not just gonna send they haven't been that type. But Rob, I'm gonna tell you, Big Bad or something like that's where I'm buying stuff because Big Bad has the best, like legitimately the best customer service, and they will replace. Like they'll go, then you either send it back or they'll tell you to keep it, but they will make it right with you instantly.
I know,
instantly.
And that's
like have some higher premiums on stuff, but like anytime I have had an issue, they respond within like 72 hours, and they like, and I know what they need. They want pictures and your order number and whatever, right? So I always give them what they need up front. They respond back, and it's either like, send me a new figure. You can keep the old one, or send it back. Or I've never had a problem actually. So I bought a third-party Kratos figure, Bro Toys from 5K Toys, last year, and it came with a face, and the nose was squished, so it was like kind of flat, right? And I sent them an email, and now 5K, like they're not like. Maybe they're getting more into being a retailer now. They're more of like a reseller, right? Like where they get stuff.
Distributor,
right?
They're the middleman,
they're kind of like a middleman, and so like they're not like a Big Bad toy store, right? And so I sent them a message and I said, hey, squish nose on like the default face. Send them some pictures, and they said, okay, we can get you like a replacement, and we'll have to contact our supplier, and it'll take 3 months. It'll probably take about 3 months. And within the time frame, right, like they had sent me like 2 emails saying, hey, like they've shipped it. It's on its way to us. Hey, we received your replacement. It's on the way to you. And so like just this super small 5K toys, right, that is a distributor or whatever, right? Got me a replacement from China in 3 months, less than what Mezco quoted me for something that is probably laying in a drawer somewhere. A whole new head, and communicated the whole time, right? And I'm just like, this isn't hard to do. No. Like, and the reason why I think Mezco has such a problem, well, it's one of 2 reasons. Either one is because they actually have that many problems with their figures that they can't keep up with the replacements. or like there's actually just not a person to do it, right? And I was originally leaning towards there's not a person, but now I'm actually leaning towards there are so few figures that they actually have, and their quality is actually not as good, and so they can't keep up with the replacements. Is where I'm at. But anyway, so so what I'm going to do if I don't get a replacement within the 4 months that they said is I'm going to launch like a full-on investigation. I've been trying to figure out like a long-form video to do on YouTube for a while, and I'm going to do a Mezco investigation is what it's going to be.
You're going to be like this.
You can interview Yimbo.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to interview like
all
everybody. Like I'm gonna create a video series, and I will even pay money to promote those videos until I get my freaking white mask.
What people don't understand is we have too much disposable income.
Yeah.
That is what people don't understand. Is we will pursue things to the point of again to go back to neighbor issues. Like I paid some serious money to hire an attorney to make our neighbors do what they needed to do. And you know what? That's $500 extra. I will hire an attorney to write a demand letter at the drop of a hand.
If you, like I said, if you need somebody to like fight for you, like we are your people.
We're calling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just back to your theory about it's a money laundering company. Whether it is or not, they make a great Captain America.
I mean, that's the thing is I can't say that they don't make cool toys because I've seen them. I have one up in my kitchen still in the box that I took out for like a whole 6 minutes until I realized it was missing parts. They look good, right? But you know, like laundromats wash your clothes, and I still think they're a front for.
Anyway, I mean they probably are. Okay, so I don't want to. We're an hour and 40 minutes.
Nobody cares.
I don't want to end on Mezco, so we're going to go back to the wheel of questions. We're going to do another question here.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
No.
This isn't a Mezco thing.
Okay.
So I can't remember if we talked about this, but one thing that I wanted to ask was. So what got you guys into collecting? Like, at what point were you like,
I'm gonna own 2,000 action?
I'm gonna own. This is what I'm gonna do, right?
It sneaks up on you, first of all.
It does. It does.
Like Chris and I, again, similar. Like we're always saying, you know, like just the brother from another state, another mother.
Yeah.
There's the whole like we have a very
parallel.
like
very parallel.
Chris, you were buying new stuff when you first got your big boy paycheck. I was buying stuff. This is early 2000s, 2005.
I was buying stuff in college when I was
same.
4.
Same. But like when that money started coming in, like not again teaching, but like you know, getting to live at home and a big boy paycheck once a week, stopping at Toys R Us, and then I think I counted 15 when I moved because I had to. Yeah, I think it was like 15 tubs of unopened action figures.
Yeah,
that I was just buying because it's like, oh, this is so cool. Look at what toys have become.
What Yimbo glosses over is this: it's some sort of problem that we have, and it's not exclusively just to toys. Like Yimbo was buying, you know, I was to say like every Tuesday was it Yimbo? The new DVDs.
Every Tuesday
there was a new
DVD Tuesday. Toys R Us,
comic books I would collect. There was a point where Yimbo was buying a different fanny pack each week.
Every week,
I hope that's real. I hope that's real.
I just have to ask this because this is becoming one of my favorite questions, and hopefully we don't.
This was the segue into.
Okay, which is how many? So, of your family, how many other family members are hoarders, or are you patient zero in the hoarding? Because I feel like most people, it's like at least a parent, if not a grandparent. Also,
it's my grandpa.
Yeah,
it's my grandpa. My grandpa bought he loved buying these like painted plates that have like birds or like animals on it, and he framed them. Yeah, he had so many of these damn plates, and I knew, and he collected stuff. I know where this came from. It was from.
For mine was my mom. And I know my grandfather was super into like miniatures and toys, like you know, like he was buying me as a baby a bunch of like stuff like the old wind up aluminum or
Oh.
the little circus thing. He loved the little miniatures. But my mom, she only had like I legit have at least 2 core memories of her like taking us up to the attic. And it was a cold attic. It wasn't instantly, it was just like, but it was to show us her Barbie. Her 19 whatever original, and she
Just
would just
one
show
or
us.
several?
No, it was her one that she took care of.
Cool.
Wow.
You know, like, because, you know, like my grandparents owned an Italian deli. My mom became a teacher. Like, we're very much just trying, you know, just living life, you know. So she had one. We had, like, I was a guy that got toys Christmas and birthday, you know, and then the occasional grandparent trip or like uncle trip to the Toys R Us. But yeah, so like I just know she had this fascination, and then she's also very much a sentimental hoarder, which I have become. Where for her it was she hoards my stuff. Like she just showed me. I shared this story with Abby on Friday night with the Figure Fight Club, and I was like, I can't believe it that day. So on Friday I go to pick up my kids. They were watching my kids, and she goes, "Oh, look what I found!" And she holds up. She's like, "It's your mother of pearl teething ring with a little stainless steel bell. Look, that's your tooth mark. I had to take polish out because it was tarnished. What do you want to do with it?" The fuck? I don't know. My kids are gonna be 7. Like there's literally like it's sentimental for her.
Right.
Because, and it's the same way, like, I'm going to be sentimental about the stuff that reminds me of my kids as kids, but they're not going to care. Based on my life trajectory, they're not going to give a shit. But
Well, to go back to that,
a lot of sentimental hoarding. My mom, sentimental hoarder.
To go back to that original question of when did, like, it kind of sparked, my grandfather, I remember, like, another core memory of mine, like, I forget what maybe I got good marks on my report card, I can't remember, but he took me to Child's World, and he's like, you can buy you can buy toys, and that was like the Superpowers line, and so I bought like 20 figures, and he let me buy them, and my grandfather was a cheap man, and I couldn't believe he let me buy these. When I got home, I didn't I don't know why, but I just went straight and watched TV. I remember he'd opened all of them and displayed them all on the dinner table, and then called me up, and they were all there. It just like I just looked at all of them. We played with them. So that was a core memory for me, and that's probably why I'm in this hobby.
That's wild.
Well, I mean, that's cool. I like that. So the reason why I ask is because another one of my theories is that collecting is actually just a more fun version of hoarding.
Yeah.
And
It's not dirty.
but it's also like a passed down thing from generation. So like my grandparents, our grandparents, like, Great Depression, right? And
Yes.
my grandma and her, so she was a farmer. She lived on a farm. She had a 2-story farmhouse, and her basically entire second floor, which, after her kids moved out, was nothing up there, but it was just full of things. Like,
I didn't know this.
there
This
was-
is new information
Oh,
that
I
I'm
thought we
learning
talked
right
about
now.
this.
Like,
So-
no, I didn't know this.
So one time, I was kind of rummaging through some of the stuff, and there were egg cartons. So she used to save egg cartons.
For what reason?
I don't know. The foam ones,
Oh.
specifically the foam ones,
Oh yeah,
and
probably because she had chickens. Didn't you? She would have had chickens.
but she didn't necessarily need like 500 egg cartons.
Well, yeah, she would have if she was going to sell them.
Well, but at that point,
This seems
she had
legitimate
no
to me.
chickens. She had no
Well,
chickens.
this seems legit.
So at one point, sure, maybe she had some chickens,
Yeah.
but in my entire lifetime, she did not have chickens.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
so then my mom was also, a bit of a hoarder, but it was more sentimental stuff, right? So yeah, she kept weird random things like from my childhood that, yeah, one time she asked me, she's like, well, what do you want to do with this? And I was like, I don't want this. This means nothing to me. Like, this was from when I was like 2 months old, and I
This is
do
my
not
teething
remember.
ring. I don't care about this.
Yeah. But my grandpa, I'm not sure when it actually. I think it might have kicked in for him when his first wife died. But like he started building like model trains. Like so he would build like to scale like little buildings like out of balsa wood. Like he'd build like factories and like a replica McDonald's and all kinds of stuff. And then somehow that transitioned into collecting Coca-Cola memorabilia.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Coca-Cola memorabilia turned into Barbies. And so he had like a wall like this of Barbies, and they were high dollar value Barbies, right? Like they weren't just like your run of the mill ones. Like they were
In box?
in box. Like they were all,
Wow.
everything was in box, right? Like he had some, like I think he had at least one like original Barbie, like one of the very first ones,
wild.
and
Jeez.
like he was just a retired man that had nothing to do, right? And so like so I don't know how like this is where it's like, you know, when we're talking about like the evolution of collecting or whatever, right? So it's like he started with trains and somehow that went to Coca-Cola, but then he sold his Coca-Cola stuff for Barbie thing, you know, for Barbie, and then at some point like he actually just gave away the Barbie stuff to like family
That's
members and stuff. He might have sold some of it, but so anyway, like I come from a line of hoarders.
As do I, which is why I don't take anything. Like if I touch it, I have an emotional attachment.
Yeah.
So like I'm very skeptical if I can't touch anything. But like yeah, my family has farmed in Iowa. Actually, I have to change this because they got a new plot map. They've owned farmland in Iowa since 1850.
Wow.
So we
jeez.
have like, yeah, so the farm has been in the family since 1850. This is a situation, this is not the podcast for this, but you know, my brothers and I, like the three of us have to figure out what we're going to do because I'm not selling a farm that's been in the family since 1850, but who's going to move back and do this? So this is a much bigger like existential question that we have to figure out as a family. But most of our stuff is like, oh, this is a farm implement that your great whatever grandfather who fought in the Civil War and died like used. You can't get rid of this. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit, I can't get rid of it. Like this has some like deep family like attachments here. There's like
so your
built-in
grandpa
spiritual stuff here.
where she lived, there was a small engine manufacturing plant.
Oh yeah, no, my grandpa has his own museum.
And and her grandpa created his own museum of like that company.
Yes.
Actually, fun fact, her grandpa, so I don't know if anybody's seen the movie White Boys.
Oh yeah, he's the dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the guy you've really seen the movie White Boys?
Oh, I thought it was White Girls.
No.
White-
No, it is no, it's a
The Wayne's brothers, is that what we're talking about?
No.
No, it was who was Snoop Dogg was in that
Snoop
one.
Dogg had like
White
very,
Boys with a Z. So
Yeah.
if you look up,
Let me find
the
it. Okay.
boss, so my grandfather has an IMDb because they filmed it in the plant.
Wait, he was in it? He was in
Yeah.
the movie?
No, my grandpa was
So
the
it like
guy
had
that
this
fires
very
the guy.
this very
Because,
very
you know,
small
they
role.
were looking for like a shitty Midwestern
Oh, white chicks. That's right.
small town, and so he was in that. So he gets like 20-cent checks from like this movie. Still to this day, it's pretty wild. It's so terrible. The movie's so terrible.
It's got a 5.4 on IMDb.
It's the worst. This is not promotion of the word of the movie
But
White Boys.
so anyway, like
So yes, my
in addition,
grandfather was in a movie with Snoop Dogg.
So
I just have to say
well,
That's
going back
cool.
to the collecting thing, it's like her grandpa has his own museum of engine parts.
that. Yes.
Which is cool. Like it's a cool thing. Like if you go in and see it, like it's pretty cool. You know, it's like he has it actually laid out pretty well. But he's also 96.
Oh, wow.
No. He'll be 90. Well, yeah, he's 96. He'll be 97.
Do people go in and like pay
No.
admission to look at it?
It's his personal.
It is his own private. Until the last couple of years, he would like just go hang out there, and like if people stop by, he would just like let them in. He would talk to them forever. It's like a small town thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like when she first introduced me to him, and we went, like we probably spent what 2-3 hours there.
Oh yeah, no, he
Like-
loves to talk about
like he has-
outboard engines.
so
and
it
motors.
has
He loves
so many
nothing
things.
more.
Lots of crazy stories. But anyway, so like what to sort of make the go full circle here
Yes.
is that my ultimate question is, so it's like it seems like collecting is maybe systemic from generational hoarding, but it seems like some of the younger generations aren't into toys as much, right? Like act toys, action figures, or collecting, right? It's a lot of digital things, and so
Yeah.
what happens when we die? Like, do you think like toys go away? Does collecting stop? Like, that I think that's where I'm going with this. My ultimate question is like, what do you think happens for future generations? Like, or how do you see collecting like in the future?
Like, do your kids want your stuff? Let's put it that way. When
My-
your kids are your
No, my
age, are they
girls-
going to want your stuff?
No, my girls do not want my stuff. If my wife does not want my stuff. It's a good question. I think about my kids. They do like they'll like my youngest loves Labubus. My youngest will collect like little things, like little like trinkets, you know. Like I think about like Shopkins, remember those, and like those things. They do like hoard. They hoard a couple like they hoard things like I do. As for what would it look like when they're adults, I'm not sure. That's a great question though, because generally these toys that are being made, you think about it, they're aimed at us at our like age range. There's hardly a little kid that I see walk out of Target with the Marvel Legends. Like, hardly never see that. It's typically a guy my age walking out with the like 5 Spider-Men. And I'm like, hey, can I have one of those, please?
Yep.
Like,
I'm also a sucker for Spider-Man, so like I get it.
But great question. And you know what? Actually, just to go on a little tangent, you know what I really just get really annoyed about, like how kids are really into the digital era and on their phones, like Roblox and stuff like that. Those games are terrible. Like they're terrible games. Like they're just like bad. Like I don't know why kids like them. Like they're just so bad. Like play like a Mario game. Play like those are good games. Like these games they're playing are just like Fortnite. Like they're just bad.
I think they've found a way. It's probably that dopamine thing. Somebody mentioned dopamine in the chat.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey, somebody's. I think they have found a way to trigger that reaction, like with these micro games. And that's my only thought is that I can come up with, because they're not good games. Like I don't know, like there's not a lot of strategy to them, in my opinion. Like so that was a big thing, and I don't know if either of you play video games at all. But like as a kid, I played quite a bit of video games.
You still play?
Yeah.
I still play quite a bit of video games.
Yeah,
But,
wait
like,
for that
one today.
Wolverine. I'm
Yeah, I
waiting for
know,
Wolverine
right?
to come
I'm
out.
so excited for that
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Wolverine's good.
They're like the Spider-Man games like are so good. And
Ah,
like,
so good.
Oh, they're killing
So
it.
good.
But like so like as a kid, like my mom or my parents, like I don't know, they weren't like really anti-video game, but like I don't know, they weren't really into raising children either, and so like they didn't really care so much about like what I did. But like I definitely played video games that were like beyond my age range, I guess. Like so like I was playing like Resident Evil when I was like 8.
In my household, there was, we lived on a farm, right? Like, so video games not allowed, right? Like, you need to be
not allowed.
outside, you need to work with the animals, like.
You need to go to the engine museum.
Yeah, I mean, this was not a thing. So when Rob's like, "Hey, like, learn how to play video games," I'm like, "I am too old. I cannot learn this. Like, I should have learned this 30 years ago. Like, I have passed the time frame in which this is a real thing."
This is probably why I'm better at navigating places, is because I can just visualize the map and go. And you have no like you didn't
idea.
Develop that.
But if I'm outdoors, I can always point where north is, and you cannot.
I just look at the sky and
you have no idea how to look at the sky and figure out where north is. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing: we need to get to McDonald's. I can point out where north is, but Rob can get you to McDonald's.
Yeah,
that's probably true.
Absolutely.
So remember how we said we were going to try and keep this an hour and a half, and we're 2 hours in. So we're going to wrap it up here.
This is our show. They're still here. If they need to leave, they can leave.
No more gas leaks. I didn't explode, so that's a good thing.
Did the firemen leave?
Yimbo stepped away for like 20 minutes. We gotta make up that time.
Also,
did the firemen leave?
You had a whole bunch of firemen, and you didn't even know by the live stream. It's bullshit.
They did get dirt all on my stairs.
We're good. And there wasn't even a gas
Yeah,
in your house.
It's
but
okay.
staring
I'm
at the
a
dirt.
firefighter, and hey, my grandfather was a firefighter, so it's all good. I'm not expecting them to wipe their feet as they try to save our lives.
I would.
But
have.
it's still
Like,
something
take off
like.
those boots. They're like,
Oh,
this
man.
house ain't on fire yet. Where are you going to be? Oh, Toy Roblox video games. There's something I was going with there. Yeah.
I have no
Roblox
idea.
sucks.
so
Keep kids
ev-
off of screens.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And get them
Yeah.
reading books. I am
So-
like doing 20 minutes now of sustained silent reading. Just like the old days of drop everything and read, because these kids have
Yes.
no attention span at all.
I appreciate you as a teacher right now. Like,
Sorry.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's fantastic. Thank you for doing your part to help.
Fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, like that whole thing. That's where, like, you know, as Chris and I and Shuey, like we're big on kids using their imaginations. Again, using toys, coming up with their storylines, the problem solving, all the good things that we need as people. And
yeah,
that
I think
these
the biggest thing is
current
critical
games
thinking
are-
skills.
Yeah. Well, like that's the thing. Roblox, it's all of that stuff. It's different. I mean, like we've all seen it. The studies are out. People our age that grew up in the NES era and Super Nintendo and Sega, those were challenging, hard as hell video games with no respawns and limited continues, and it taught us perseverance and grit and problem solving. And games now are just stay on a little longer, kid.
Yep.
Don't you want to buy this little thing? Don't you want to
99
get this
cents.
upgrade? And they don't want you rage quitting. Like I used to rage quit. I used to go to Contra. F that game. It's the worst. Never beat it. Maximum Carnage. Kiss my ass.
How do you feel about the new Contra figures? Are you into those at all? But
Who did those?
Isn't it premium DNA?
Oh,
No one
premium
buy this. No one buy money from premium. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, how do we have this elephant memory? They scammed the hell out of people. Get the hell out. Do
That
not.
was
Sorry.
Earthworm Jim, right?
Earthworm Jim, yes.
Which is an awesome figure.
Because Chris was able to get a real version of it because the warehouse people were so pissed that they didn't get money for their work.
Yeah.
You guys don't know the premium DNA, huh?
I mean, I
Sorry.
don't know anything at all
I-
about this.
I didn't know the Earthworm Jim story. These are
My apologies, Rob. I'm sorry.
No, I don't have. No, you can tangent all you want. That's all we need.
But no, be wary. Be wary of them. You know, like there's still a couple of these companies that literally scammed people out of money, and they never got refunds and never got it back, and now they're back again with some other, you know, and that's just one of them that I'm willing to call out at the moment.
So very similar to Mezco is what you're saying.
Yeah,
At
but
At least you got your product.
It was
People
just
didn't
one
get
figure.
anything from premium
there's
DNA.
just one figure for premium. Yeah.
So these, it looks like they are from Haya Toys.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
like Haya. Oh, those are cool.
Wait, so who's putting
Where's
these
the
out?
blue guy?
Haya Toys.
Oh, this is Haya Contra. I didn't see these. I was talking about those other ones.
These are cool.
Yeah.
Look, this is a toy podcast.
Look at this. Hey, we were talking about toys this time.
Somehow we always bring them back to toys.
Yeah.
Are these 6-inch figures or are these the little bitty? Oh, wow.
They
Actually,
come
these
Wow,
look
6-inch, huh?
look way better than those other ones anyway. And this is a company that you'll actually get your product.
You're gonna
Um,
need a Magnum fence to cover these guys up.
Yeah.
And
Not
not.
helping. Not
I
helping.
I was
I
thoroughly impressed
tried.
with like the accessories. Like I thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
They very much resemble the game.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, they do. Oh, I love the splatter shot
Mhm.
effect. Oh, cool.
I
And the
probably
blimp?
won't
Cool.
buy them though. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
just because like I'll be all in.
The nostalgia's
Because you
there,
can't
though.
be a. 'cause you
I don't know.
can't be a
I
shitty
don't know how to be a
collector.
shitty collector.
It's tough, man. It really is hard. Like, but you know, that's another thing. You know, I have one. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna make people upset.
Do it.
I wanted to try the Medi Toys Turtles, and I
You're
stopped
fine
at
with just
Leo.
one?
I'm
Oh,
fine
yeah.
with one. I'm
Wow.
good.
I'm so
I got my
proud of you.
one. That's a big step.
That's impressive.
My
So,
wife was
Rob,
already mad. I already had the promise, no more turtles in the house, and I was like, but this was a pre-order.
It's just one.
So,
I didn't get all the brothers.
so Rob, when you're on Sarah's family's farm, plotting out a new toy house for all their new toys, I think that's when you'll figure out I need to tape her down.
I mean,
You know, so Rob,
we have joked about we should just buy a second house
For your toys.
for the toys.
Oh, guys, here I'll give you this because you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, and then you guys are gonna get it, and then I'm gonna be sitting here in New Jersey, sad as hell. But I will be happy for you. I already know that I'm setting the wheels in motion by saying this. So look up Bunkies, not Blockies, Bunkies. It is a Canadian company that builds permitless Lincoln log style cabins and sheds and wonderful stuff. And you don't need a permit, and you could literally build them in like a weekend, just tapping them in, tappy, tappy, tappy. It
Well,
looks
cool.
awesome. My wife and I are addicted. We want it. I just don't have
I mean,
a car. The cost
You
of
have
a car
back-
to get one.
I mean, why would you do this when you can just get one of those 3D printed, concrete houses?
Oh, that's. Is that?
I mean,
I want to say. Didn't I see the Lego? I saw somebody build a
Those
Lego
are
house.
like all over my Instagram feed like the last few months. I don't understand why. Like
I mean,
I've
thank
never-
you. Now
Guys,
my Google
I've
is
never
gonna- my
once been
phone's
like,
just
show
gonna
me
itself.
3D printed concrete houses. And yeah, it's just
I'm telling
I
you, dude,
know a
look up
guy.
Bunkies.
I know a guy, Mr. Jung. He doesn't speak any English. It's all Chinese. He'll build a shed for you for like 5,000 to 10,000. We're good. Do it.
I mean,
Look at these. Hold on. I shared my screen. Look at these beautiful, beautiful things that you need zero permits. It's
Is
just
this
a
the thing you're talking
Zero
about?
permits
Like
and
Lincoln
Yeah.
Logs?
you guys,
Yes.
you and New
You
Jersey
can.
have a lot of problems with your permit.
You can build this. Look at this. No permits required.
Hold on. Let me
You
see these
can-
prices. What are the prices? Wow.
So like they're different sizes. So like look, the Weekender Bunky.
I'd live in
There's
that
a
if
bath.
it was for you. I'd live in a.
look at the getaway
house.
cabin.
I mean,
That's what I'm
17,000.
saying.
looks like a good toy house.
Yes. This is and you could just build it in your backyard.
Yeah.
And I want to do this so
Summer
badly.
cabin.
Yeah, these are great. So you're welcome, my fellow toy
Cabana
collectors and toy
Bunky.
tubers. This thing is the best.
Cabana
I want it.
Bunky. What a great
Wife-
hangout there.
Oh, I'll tell you this. Okay, so my wife, there was a contest. They were doing a giveaway, and they're like, we're going to give away one to our Canadian friends and one to our U.S. friends. So 2 bunkies. We sat there, my wife and I, watching their live stream reveal, and my kids came down, and my wife had been hyping it up. That when they announced the names and it wasn't ours, my daughter started crying. And I'm like, oh my god.
gosh.
Oh,
I'm sorry. She had her heart set on. I'm like, we did too, but it's a contest. We didn't really think we were gonna win. It would have been nice one day. You know what? I think it's also because she knows that this is supposed to be her playroom, and that was the plan when we moved in. That was the
it
plan.
really? That's
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh,
news.
we have a finished basement. This is gonna be great when the kids get older. Oh yeah, no, it's-
I had no. Oh man,
Like
that's
you can
funny.
still come in and play just very carefully.
oh yeah, it's like step over, watch it. Nope, you're gonna knock. That's what I have to do now. It sucks. I gotta clean this room.
I feel like and I have very similar
Yeah.
offices.
well, okay. So the cleaners come every other week, and they do not clean his office.
I don't let them in.
They don't. They do not. That is a off limits room. It does not happen.
I mean,
Well, you
the
can't
odds
vacuum
of-
the floor.
Yeah, the odds of
What? I would have lost
No.
my Clark Kent glasses. They would have
Yep.
been gone.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, you might
Nope.
have that mask, that Mezco mask.
No,
might have
the
been
mask
sucked up
was
by the-
not.
No, I know it wasn't.
You know, I don't lose anything. I know.
Imagine though,
Everything has
next
a
week
place.
you're just like looking around, you drop something, and then the Mezco mask is like right there.
I would
You know how
I would
funny
be
that
so
would be?
happy. I would retract all of my statements
Yeah,
And I
do a
would-
public apology.
until I buy my second Mezco figure and it happens all over again.
Oh goodness. We have kept everybody for 2 hours.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do another
No,
question.
I think we should.
Too bad, I'm spinning it.
Okay, well,
Let's
this
do
has-
one more. Let's do one more.
Okay, this has to be.
And then we can be
hopefully
done.
this was a short one.
Just because you didn't get to do any other
okay.
questions.
How much of your collection is nostalgia versus reflections of your interests today?
Oh.
I feel like this is similar to what we've talked about.
Yeah.
I say it's an 80-20. 80.
I was gonna go
Nostalgia.
anywhere from 80 to 90 nostalgia for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do we have a loincloth wearing He-Man coming from Mondo with his
'Cause it's awesome.
beautiful pecs? And I know because we love He-Man. That's nostalgia. That was why I bought it. All of these turtles that I have, nostalgia.
When I get Contra from Hiya Toys, I can't wait because it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
We can only hope that you participate in the stream, and then we, help
Enabled
you.
us.
Enabled you to buy something new.
We've convinced one person
To spend more money.
to spend more money to make me not feel so bad.
Don't worry, I'll buy those Magnum fences.
Someday I'll get around to it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. How can people find you, follow you? Like, how can they learn more about you and keep in touch?
Yimbo, do it.
Chris, it's just in the spirit of just the silliness tonight. I'm gonna also. Hey, if you know us from the ToyPic community, maybe follow us. I can tell you how many people are like, I know you guys. Do you?
There's certainly a following discrepancy between that account and our accounts.
Yeah, we've only been talking about your photos for the last 3 to 4 years. But yeah, no. So there is the ToyPic Community YouTube channel, and then there's Yimbo Reviews Everything, Toy Father, No Chewing. There is a Toy Daddies account that we collab with, in case we do, have any fun. It's just more of another, like, hey, follow us somewhere.
Okay, let me do the other part. Yeah, we have a Toy Daddy show on Mondays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we just talk about fun things. We talk about toys, we talk about toy photography. Yimbo does his stream on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yimbo being Yimbo, such a positive force in the toy community, and we love watching him and just go off. I'm
gonna blame tonight's Mezco rants on the gas leak. Sorry, D Amazing.
Liam,
Sorry, Jason D.
I'll take the brunt of all of it.
Yeah,
Because I'm very surely going to launch an event.
I do have to say, you got a really rare Yimbo, and you should be like really grateful because it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. You can catch me, Toy Father, on Instagram for some toy photography. Catch Yimbo Reviews Everything on Instagram. Catch No Chewing on Instagram as well for some kick-ass toy photography. And then our Toy Daddies Instagram as well. We have a lot of Instagrams, a lot of accounts. Follow at least one of us, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything, yeah. I do joke because it's like everything is a gateway to. There's all roads lead to seeing us on YouTube. So,
but the whole point is that we try to build a positive community,
yes,
where we all have fun, joke around, and knowing that we are responsible toy daddies. We have jobs of our own, and this is a hobby. So really, we don't have any time for anything else. So
I had so many Toy Daddy questions specifically.
I know.
that,
This was so fun to do the description too. We were like daddies and like this whole
You were
thing,
into
and
it,
then
yeah.
I thought it was funny. And I just love what's
I
happening
mean,
right now.
like yeah, we called each other toy daddies. Like that, it just came out, and
do you know that, Chris? I had so I was stopping by Centos. They were it's a brand that one of my high school friends works for, and it's all arts and crafts. And again, in the spirit
at Toy
of,
Fair.
Yeah, Toy Fair.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, so my friends and I, we're the Toy Daddies, not in a weird way, in like the Mr. Rogers, Bob
definitely
Ross
weird.
way. They're like, no, we get it. I'm like, yeah, but every once in a while, there's one of those.
I love.
Wow.
The best comment we got was one of our videos was someone. It was probably a troll, but I loved it. It's like you should really reconsider your name and your morals.
What's actually funny about I never even thought about that until you just said that, because following you and all your things, right, is Toy Daddies. Like, I kind of got it right in the toy community, but same with like our thing with Topless Toy Talk.
Well,
A lot of times people don't quite understand that it's action figure.
So we went
Yeah.
to, in case you didn't see our Instagram.
Oh,
this weekend,
I didn't even realize that.
So we went to this thing called Naked Magic, and I was like, this
By
can't
the way,
actually legitimately be naked. Like, people, there's no way I'm gonna see like full nudity. There was definitely full nudity, but I was not. So anyway, and we were like in the front.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that in your stories. Yeah.
So because we bought the VIP tickets,
you're okay
how
with-
are you not going to go to Naked Magic and get front row seats?
If
How
you
are
like
not
magic, if
gonna
you like
do that?
comedy, and you're okay with like
You need to do this.
a little suspiciousness,
You
like
should do it.
it was a great show.
It was a fantastic show. I ended up on stage. We're not going to talk about that right now, but
nothing inappropriate.
But I did get kind of a semi lap dance on stage.
This
I don't
is
know.
before they even took their
It
clothes
was
off.
weird. Yeah, it was great. But so at the end, because we had gotten these tickets, like, we got to get pictures with them, and I gave them pictures of like our little stickers of Topless Toy Talk and gave them a business card. And along these same lines of like Toy Daddies, they were like, "Oh, so you do a Topless Toy Talk about sex toys?" I was like, "No, no, action figures. This is not
Not inappropriate.
This is not inappropriate." And so anyway, that was
Yep.
that was a fun conversation. I was like, no, it's just nerdy people talk about toys.
And I
Yeah. If you're in the community, it all makes sense. Your
Right.
mind doesn't go there.
But yes. Oh, and we did have them take one of our. Oh, are you going to show this right now?
I thought about it, but I'm
You
like,
should-
am I gonna get in trouble?
I don't know. They're covered. But we did give them a sticker, and they showed it.
Like,
So here,
it's-
we're gonna do. This will be our actual conclusion, and then we'll end here, because this is like fantastic. So you just got the guy who I'm standing next to. You just need to look at his hat, that's covering his stuff. Which
If this will-
this is the best. Will that even work? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if
Give me
it's
a
gonna show.
second. Give me a second.
But he's holding a sticker over his hat, which
Like,
just happens to be our old logo.
While we
While we struggle through
struggle
this.
with technology,
But no, I did not think that this would actually legitimately be Naked Magic. I was not prepared for that, even though that was like the name.
Well,
But for some reason, I'm like, this can't be real.
the interesting. Well, actually, I think my favorite part or bit, I don't know, of the it was more comedy,
It
but like
was.
they had they did a section where basically they had somebody come up on stage and they did a magic trick, but they had another person like hold, so they were
Hold
covered by a hat, right? Hold the hat, right?
I mean,
and-
there was
and I'm like-
nothing. Like,
I'm like, this is like the most riskiest thing. Like,
this is so sketchy.
I'm
Do you
like,
think they're
how-
like only like? Do you think they realized, oh, our sleight of hand is not very good. People can see the tricks, so we should be naked.
I mean, I'm just
I-
gonna say that.
so it's-
like we
it's-
saw,
It started with
there was sleight of
it
hands.
started with two guys that were Australian, and they had a show.
But these guys don't even do like the guys
And
coming
then-
now didn't even know magic. They just
Yeah,
like were actors.
and so like
they got hired to
the
do
like
this.
the original creators of it like were retiring, but they wanted to keep the show going, so then they did basically casting to hire two new people to take it over for them.
Are you
and-
gonna show this picture?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like let's show this picture here.
Like
Just-
this might get us banned, but I don't know.
Probably,
We'll see.
whatever.
Why are we showing this again?
You brought it up.
I don't know.
Well, because I wanted to show that we gave one of them our stickers,
Oh yeah. yeah.
Anton.
This is like this in our show. I'll just like cut after I ask the question. This is a perfect time to like just cut it.
It is. We're gonna cut it right after this.
Like here it is. No, right
have to
before
pass-
it.
You
You're
have
like,
to
we're gonna
pass-
show it.
right there. You see that
Yeah,
right
that's
there?
Yeah,
So-
see. Yeah.
Yep. So on that note,
So right on the hat, sticker.
Dear Lord. It was fine until you zoomed it in.
Enhance, zoom, enhance.
have a good night,
So-
everybody. On that note,
What do we have next week?
we have Prime and Bearded, and this is their third shot to join. And if they don't, I'm never talking to them again.
And on that mode, don't buy Mezco.
Yep.